Hi, this is Anya Imagination. Welcome to the Ethical Asshole. I am your host, the Salty Bitch. I just found this word trend. I'm in a group right now learning investment, marketing, and every time I see the word trend, what's the trends doing? What's the marketing trend? I get scared. I'm like, what does that even mean? And somebody just put this little thing out here where he gave a graph and he started to explain it. And I don't know about copyright material, so I'm not going to read it, what he wrote there, but I'll just translate it. So he's explaining it, and I had a moment of, wait a minute. You're just talking about data points. That this is just mathematical recognition with 4 data points so that you can see what the common denominators are. That's what a trend is. Which now, and I looked at the rest of it, like I accumulated the rest of my knowledge where I went every time I hear the word, oh, what's the market doing? What are the market trends? Okay, let's talk about that because it's just math. And I'm like, wait a minute. So this market research. So let's throw out their grandiose language and let's break it down for common language or math. Basically, they're looking at the common denominators to recognize, to do pattern recognition, to determine what the behavior of something is. It's really, really simple. It is not hard. Anytime you have 4, 3, before, 4, 4, they're going to say 3, before, data points, you immediately have enough to start breaking down a pattern. Okay, you're looking for common denominators. All right, what are the common denominators? As soon as you have 4 data points, find the common denominators. Common denominators are the common things that each data point has in common. This, by the way, is your origin feed. Those common denominators are always, that's inside the origin. Then whatever doesn't fit is called an anomaly. So all you're doing is weeding out the anomalies. You're literally siphoning it all out, and then you look for the common denominators. Now, when you look at the common denominators, it tells you, oh, the market's going to go up. Oh, the market's going to go down. Oh, the market's going to do this. All based off of what the behavior is of the pattern recognition. It's really, really simple. All you need is 4 data points. So any 3, but 4, 3, but 4. You really want 4. The reason why I say 4, math will tell you, you only need 3 data points, but I disagree with that. I am a huge, first of all, if you only have 3, then how do you know what the next pattern is going to be? Because if the pattern is 3, you don't know that the pattern is 3 unless you see 4. So if the pattern is 3, you can't get confirmation that you actually have a third pattern, because what if the first one is an anomaly? You don't know that. So you really need 4 data points. In addition to that, the first data point is almost always skewed or tainted data. Always, almost always. I need to look at the statistic on that to see what are the likelihood that the first one is actually untainted. Now, we see this in a serial killer. When a serial killer kills someone, their very first kill is the imperfect kill. That's actually their first kill. That's the catalyst, but it's not the catalyst. It's their first kill. You can't use that because it's an anomaly. So when you're actually counting as their first serial kill, that's actually the second kill because the first one is so tainted they can't use it. So they're like, oh, we got 3 murders. No, you don't. You're actually looking at the 4th murder because the first one is already so imperfect you can't recognize it. So the first murder of a serial killer is really the second kill of the serial killer. This is basic psychological forensics. Like that, this is how it works. So when you are accumulating data on anything, you have to look at 4 data points. Remove the first one. Always remove the first one. And then you're going to look at the common denominators. Now, this is where I love to take my research a little step further, where I'll take those 3 common denominators or those 3 data points. But then I will look at the first data point to see what the ratio is of, there's going to be a metric as to improvement. So the first one is almost always going to be different than the next 3, always, because that's where second, third, fourth is where things really start to pick up. It's the pilot. It's the pilot of a series. When you sit down and you watch a TV show, how many of us go, all right, I'm going to sit down and I'm going to watch this new series. The pilot always sucks. We all know this. Just skip the first episode because it's the pilot. We all know this. You don't count the pilot. Why? Because we know they have no budget. It's garbage. The whole point of the pilot is to get it in front of your face to get you to come back for the second one. Now, if they can get you to come back for the second one, they can relax. And then, you know, if you're there for the second, they know you'll be there for the third. But can they survive the first? So the first pilot of every season, of every show, is always yeah, just throw that out. It's the pilot. They don't even name it. They call it the pilot episode because it's the first data point. It's garbage. This is math. It's the exact same rules apply. So when someone's talking to you about marketing trends, don't worry. They've just jazzed it all up to make it sound scary. They're talking about pattern recognition with data points in mathematics. That's all it is. So all you need is 4 data points, and that's enough for you to sit down, look at the common denominators, compare the common denominators. Okay, I got the origin. There you go. By the way, the common denominators always make up the origin. That's why they're the common denominators, because that is your origin point. That's how you get an origin. That's how you find out what the origin is. So that's literally what marketing trend is. Yeah, there you go. There you go. That's my, by the way, if you don't know what this means, there it is in 5 minutes or less. Thank you so much. And may the kindest of words always find you.